I've seen cats and dogs die of cancer, and I've heard someone say, and I don't know who it was, that they're taking on the energy of that they're actually processing the cancer for their owner. Which it's like, okay, but if you're taking that on, can't you just tell them how, like, can't we communicate how form that energy? You know what I mean? So it's like, it seems like we look to animals in some ways as having this beautiful and unconditional love, and that they should be in just in the state of being, and that they shouldn't be taking on this heavy energy. But I think they do sometimes, right? I mean, obviously they're or doing it for a reason, right? So
yeah, I have absolutely seen that. And it's interesting because sometimes the animal does believe so deeply that that is part of their purpose that it doesn't matter if you ask them not to, they're still going to do it. And
okay,
I can see how that would be frustrating for a human. I guess that's not really true with my own cat, but yeah, I've definitely worked with clients who the animal has said, yeah, this is part of what I'm doing, and it's too bad if you don't want me to, I'm going to do it anyway. and
okay, so they're completely aware that they're doing it.
sometimes
I'm sorry. So they're completely aware that they're doing it. It seems like, rather than like, it's not just done on awareness. They're actually.
I
What was that?
I can't say it's always 100% conscious that they're doing it,
Sure.
but some animals definitely feel that it is their purpose. It's not always true, but some other animals, like, they will take on things as a way to reflect certain issues to people. Like, gosh, I'm trying to think of a good example. Cat I was talking to recently was showing how he was having, like, his meows just sounded funny. And I was like, well, what's up with this? And he's like, well, my humans aren't speaking up either. So, like, he was taking on this position of, like, his meow sounding funny because he wants his humans to be speaking up and talking more as well. So sometimes they'll take on those kind of things, like to reflect things to us that maybe we wouldn't otherwise see. But sometimes those things are really hard to see because they're reflecting something about us that we don't want to see.
Right. And you really have to kind of, probably, I mean, it would be very subtle, I would think, to even know but if you're looking at the law of attraction and you see things all around you, I mean, if you're aware of that, then people that are aware of the law of attraction would probably understand that their cat might be showing them something, or their dog. But it's not a very common way to do it. It's not very forthright, I guess. And
you're right. You have to be pretty tuned in. Like, an example comes to mind of one of my cats. Her name is Zella, and she died 4 years ago. But, like, during the end of the last couple of months of her life, there were all these things that she kept doing, and I was just like, why are you doing this? Why are you treating me like this? And why are you doing this? And she's like, basically she was helping me work out my issues with my mom, because she was reflecting all these things. And I was upset about these things with my mom, and she would say to me, like, you're treating me exactly the same as how your mom treated you. How do you not see this? And I would step back and be like, oh my God, I'm doing the exact same thing to her that my mom did to me, that I was so upset about. So there can be these really deep, like, deconstructive messages that really help us grow if we're willing to tap into that.
Wow.